guys. We're rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. We're going to work, Jackson. Saturday morning. Turd herding is on the menu this morning. Hopefully it's not gonna, I'm gonna be there by 9. I got 10 minutes to get there. He's literally a half a mile from here, so I want to show you this house that got you know, I don't know if they ordered a pizza and the guy just fucking drove through their house with it or what, but we'll see. Hey guys, look at this. Look at this fucking house, man. Oh yeah, did you order a fucking pizza? Yeah. Life in the fucking fast lane. Life in the fast lane, Jackson. It's an epidemic. Oh, this is where I need to turn, yo. Son of a bitch. Ah. I need to get me one of them little fucking Yugos. Fucking roller skate. This guy's here, man. Fucking Viking. The Viking. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Ski. She's got this drain right out here, right in front of the fucking, right in the driveway. Well, let's see what's going on here. So this drain here is totally full. Probably needs to be jetted. But I think it's the washing machine. I think somebody took the washing machine. This is where the water service is on this side of the house. That washing machine is like right here in this area. It smells a little like sewer water here, so let's see. I don't know, man. It's a mystery. These people are fishing. I don't see any clean outs here. It's going to be a search mission. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Your landlord's coming. I'm supposed to do some plumbing here for you. All right. I thought he was here. I thought that was his car. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
Do you need to come in yet?
In a minute, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here's another drain. Area drain. That's the one that smells like sewer. I think somebody might have just put that over the top of a fucking clean out, man. Possible that they had water puddling back there and their solution was to do something totally wrong, Jackson. Let's see. This shit definitely smells like raw sewage, man. Definitely smells like fucking sewage, so let's see. The cord buried here. That's the fucking FiOS. Those guys, man, everything's a booby trap waiting for you to mess something up. First thing you do is go ahead and stick a shovel in the ground and bam, you just cut a line that's gonna cost you a lot of money. There's no doubt that that is sewage, man. There's the pipe, and there's the pipe. I'm gonna wait until this guy gets here because I'm gonna let him do all the going in and out of the house. I'm gonna have him flush a toilet because he said they are working. I want to see if it comes through this box. That's fucking crazy if that's the case. He's gonna need to get this line jetted if that's the case, out to the street. Like I said, they've got another one out at the edge of the road, which is just fucking nuts. So we'll see. I mean, it definitely appears to be going into the house. All right, guys, I just had her flush this toilet. Nothing came out, so that's saying that it's not attached to anything. Oh, there's a blank there. I bet you that's the washing machine. You look like you're happy to see me.
Oh, this house has been a disaster since day one.
Really? How long you been here, man?
About 2 weeks, what?
2 weeks you've been here?
Almost 2 weeks. This is an Airbnb, we're on vacation.
Yeah. Where you guys from?
Washington State.
Oh, wow. Way up there.
The township, like, not taken care of at all.
Wow. That's too bad. He's a good guy, man. I don't know what's going on here. I know a lot of times people in Airbnbs, what they do is when they leave, they empty the refrigerator into the garbage disposal. You know what I'm saying? And if they just stop the house up. But I'm going to tell him I suggest he take this thing out, the garbage disposal. Yeah, because it just gets abused, you know. It does.
And we had to,
what else
the
is
washing machine was jacked up, didn't work, so they came and replaced that already.
I want to see, I mean this, I don't know what's going on with that thing out, the little drain. Did you guys say you saw water coming out of that?
Right by the,
out by the street.
Yeah.
It didn't smell like crap.
Sewer,
Yeah. I think it's this. I think that, in the old days, when these houses, before they had central sewer, they were on septic tanks. It was very common to run the washing machine just out into the yard, or into a little septic system.
Oh, really?
So you weren't abusing, you know, you weren't gonna fill up the septic or drain field.
Well, I think it was the first time that I did that one.
What?
The water.
Because we never used that one. We just got this and we started using it.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is take this. I'm gonna take this hose out. And put it on the hose in there and see if I can get that water to stop coming up on the I apologize for being wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. You guys were
I don't know, you do what you gotta do.
sleeping.
Then we had the fire alarms going off 3 days straight. It was bad.
Our story. Good morning, again.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, moonshine. Good smoke. If it was still a little lighter, I felt better. But you check the tides? Yeah. It'd be a good time to go kill something.
How's the beach? Is there any red tide or anything down
I don't think so. Not if there is, maybe in the minimal.
That's
It
cool.
looks good.
But sometimes it ruins people's vacations, you know?
No, only this house ruined their vacation.
Always something, right?
Yeah, this year is just the house.
That's too bad.
This vacuum too that they got don't want to work. So can't really vacuum anything.
You just need to make sure you write it down, man, and inform him because I know he's a good guy. You know, like Logan.
We never met him.
Yeah, he's a real good guy, man.
Does he have multiple houses?
I think he's only got one Airbnb. But he owns another house. He lives here at the South Shore.
In Sarasota?
Yeah. Well, he's from. I don't know. I think he's got a house up in Michigan or something.
So do you do just plumbing? Is that what you just
That's
do?
all I do.
You don't. You're not his handyman?
No. I try not to be.
No?
I got my own house to be in.
Yeah. You see, we even have to put the towels over there to stop water from going everywhere.
I see that. Yeah, we'll get you fixed up, man. Man, you guys, you just keep more and more people keep showing up.
Yeah, it's like rock cockroach.
Big guys, man. I think that pipe out there at the street, I think is the washing machine. For some reason. We'll see.
We didn't use it, so we didn't have a problem. It didn't work. Well, I guess the new one we started using it.
And that's when the water started showing up.
And this was working, yeah.
Yeah. So
We started washing our clothes because we were backed up. Our clothing. So washing machines can come from this pipe, right?
I think it's a separate line that runs out and it just drains into the street.
Okay. Back in the day, we had separate tanks for that.
You want to hold this for me? I'm waiting for the owner to come. Hold them in there so they don't pop out. I'm going to go look at the street, see if that stuff's bubbling out. doubt. There's no doubt that's where that washing machine's going. Just spilling out into the street. What's that? Hey, there's no doubt that that's going to the street.
Yeah?
It's spilling over right now.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
so that's that issue. That probably needs to be cleaned out.
This one you did not check yet, right?
This has got a different issue.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be going into the sewer or it's on central sewer, so I know that. I just need
Yeah,
to.
what about this kind of part? What about?
Yeah, yeah. Is this side drained?
Yeah, this one, we're fine.
It worked fine the whole time.
Yeah. I think it's because we turned this on and this, I think that's
Right,
fine.
so it's just a garbage disposal stoppage right here. I'll take this apart. If it's only on one side,
Yeah, so this
it's
side.
just this side, so it's probably in this trap.
It's in
See
this
this?
in
It's
this.
right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not a good way to do that. It needs two traps. You know what I'm saying? Each basket needs a separate trap. So
Really?
it's better because in here they put a baffle so the water doesn't go up.
Yeah.
So the pipe's only half the size.
Yeah, I know. That's what's happening in my home. Sometimes I start to clean and there's a pipe go divide in half.
Yes.
And where that's
That's where it stops up. So we'll get it cleared.
So at home I just did the plumbing at my house.
You guys contractors?
No, we do things at home.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah. He's a landscaper.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So isn't the guy who owns this place?
He's a landscaper?
He's a landscaper.
Oh, so he's the one that did the landscaping here.
He may have been,
The
yeah.
bigger guy.
Big dude. He looks
Yeah,
like a
what's up?
Viking. He looks like you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And me and him should go fight.
Yeah, maybe you work it out in the backyard. All right, let me get a. All right, guys. So our issue is probably right here in this trap.
Try it.
How long are you guys here for? How many?
Until Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah, you'll be able to get on one of them trips, man. If they say he's booked,
What'd you say?
if they say he's booked,
He is his house?
if they say he's booked, ask him if they can recommend somebody else. You know what I mean?
What's his name?
Roy String. With a name like that, he was meant to be a fisherman, right?
Yes. We fish salmon and wash.
Yeah, yeah. That's the good stuff. Tarpon you can't eat, you know. Sport fit. Look at this, guys.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
And look at this. You can see this side.
This whole pipe, yeah.
The whole pipe.
Oh, unbelievable. Oh, crap, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was backed up. I knew it. Why isn't it going anywhere?
That one that's like a couple, multiple years.
It's just
Yeah, you just gotta, you know, like I said, there's a baffle in here. See this pipe? See that little thing? That's what it restricts this to half the space. You know what I mean? So you're trying to squeeze 1.5 inches into a 3/4 inch pipe. And you gotta really, on a garbage disposal, slow feed it with a lot of water. You can't just be like a paper shredder, you know what I mean?
Sell a better right now, better pipe or now, or still the same, the new one?
What's that? What's
The
that?
new pipe still the same?
Yeah, the new ones are the same because if you don't have the baffle, the water just shoots up out of this.
Yeah.
We'll get you tightened up, man.
you not do electrical?
No, I'm just a plumbing contractor.
There's another issue, the alarm's not working properly.
Uh-huh. Get a lot of things going on here. Yeah, you need to write them down, man. You know, it'll probably help him to know exactly, you know, that feedback helps. Maybe he can work something out with you. Look at this shit. I want to see exactly what this stuff is. Those are fish scales, my friend. Hey, bub. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Here.
Where's that?
Fish scales already.
I'll show it to my.
Atariki.
Oh.
Look at this.
It's not here. It's not here.
All fish scales.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Them things don't break up, man.
Yeah.
And that's what clogged it?
That's what clogged it. Yeah, you can't put fish scales down the drain.
Massive scales.
They look like topping scales.
Yeah.
Look at the whole pipe's full. Them things are in the sewer line too, unfortunately. I'm sure some of them got through. Unfortunately. I need to rinse this out. How do you turn that damn thing on? Oh, and here's the switch.
Oh. That was smart. I think it's backed up too.
Which one?
That other one behind
The lavatory in the bathroom?
yeah. It's been backed up since day one, but we
Just dealt with it.
dealt with it.
Wow.
And then the toilet seat is broken when we got here.
Holy Christ, man.
And then, yeah, I think they need a new cleaner lady.
Yeah?
You see that guy, fella?
Man, I'm forgetting all the shit that's wrong with this place.
Well, we got
The list is getting long,
we got
man.
cockroaches too. So.
Oh yeah, they throw them in for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
No
charge.
charge. Cockroaches for free. Oh.
The big ones too, man. They're like 2 inches long.
Wow, that's big one. Ah.
I'm just showing you your favorite.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's so huge. You just know him?
Mm.
What the hell did I do with that?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that doesn't go probably.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I always struggle with these screws. For some fucking reason. Stupid. That's why I put 2 traps on shit, guys. For the guys who say end outlet wastes are fine. I've been using them for fucking 50 years. You're a fucking dope. This is even more fun to do without my glasses on. I really do struggle with this. Fucking ridiculous.
I hope so. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I like how pre-gassing I am today. I'm really feeling it right now. I feel like I'm gonna die unless I do this. No, I have no idea what's. I have no idea why I feel like this. Maybe just because past couple days have been so active.
Yeah.
Alright, while I'm here, I definitely want to clean this trap.
You can go. Unless I missed it.
Ouch. No.
What do you mean? Think?
Creamer and milk because I like my coffee more
I
like
don't taste any
milk.
coffee.
You like coffee milk, huh?
Yeah. Very milky.
She likes milk with a bit of coffee inside.
I used to do that.
Excuse me, Chrissy.
This is totally a fucking Rube Goldberg deal here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to myself, guys. If you were wondering. I said I'm not talking to myself. I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, I usually swear a lot, but I'm trying to keep it under control.
Back into that camera?
Huh?
Back into that camera?
Yes, I am.
You don't get demonetized?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did get monetized. I got about 4,000 followers.
But for certain, you do get demonetized, right?
Oh, no, no, no. You said demonetized. No. They actually just changed. I mean, there's some things you can't say. You can't be, like, totally crazy and racist and saying all kinds of nasty stuff. Alright, so getting close now.
Oh, yeah, I just do.
This is a mess. Totally not done right. Easily could have put a double Y in here.
Can I grab a cup and then just for her?
Yeah. So I think I'm a comedian too. So on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like a 6. Get it? A scale?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing down the house, guys. You can't see it, but they're rolling around on the floor laughing at my jokes.
So how did he get you to come out so quick?
He called me last night, and I don't do emergency service. But he's a good customer of mine. He's a good guy, and I know what it's like to be on vacation and have shit go wrong. So
how can
I'm what he pays me, if that's what your question is.
I'm just wondering how you acquire a contractor that will be there for you when you need them.
Most service companies down here are like that. I mean,
Providing the service, right?
that's right.
Did you throw in an extra?
No, he paid me what I asked for. No problems. Some companies charge time and a half on the weekends,
Yeah.
When they work, they get paid time and a half on the weekend, so why shouldn't we? I typically don't charge time and a half, but I'm not your typical plumber.
Is that one this house or two more? Planning on getting some houses and put some tenants in this area.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'll give you some business cards, and if you do that, call me. But I used to just build houses. I was a new construction plumber. Yeah, I built thousands of houses. Been in business now for 26 years. So I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Good.
I made a mess here. Right, so this is draining. That was not one of my brighter moves. Turn the garbage disposal on to rinse it out. That still smells good, but wow. Toxic shit. Alright, I'm just gonna let this thing fill up. I'll be right back. So I like to use either a paper towel, something like this, blue. That's gonna show up a drip real quick. What's that?
You said that it's plugged up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I want to flush it real good.
There you go.
Alright guys, we're all set, man. Alright, I'm gonna tell the guy who owns this place that we got 1.5 inch PVC coming out of the wall back there. It needs to be 1.5 inch wide. Pointing the Y portion pointing towards the garbage disposal, and then pick this up, get individual traps, or get rid of the garbage disposal altogether. So it's up to him, but that's not going to work. And I'm going to recommend that we jet that washing machine line, because I think it's also picking up an area drain, and it's just a matter of time before the washing machine ends up in the house, the spillover. So not a good situation, but it is what it is. So this place is becoming a money pit for the owner, which happens with Airbnb. They don't tell you that. You know, people want everything right, which is well deserved. They're paying for it. But this guy already on this one visit, he's bought a new washing machine. He's had to pay me. I guess there's a lot of other issues going on here that are going to need to be addressed. So what I'm getting at is Airbnbs are not, you know, they're not simple, man. It takes a lot of effort, and these people can go online and they give you a review, and they're not too happy, man, with what they received here. Alright, so I'll get these things hooked up again. That's it, guys. I'm done here. I want to show you guys something. One of the biggest causes, hang on for me, I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and drain this.
Yeah. No. I watched this so much time. I already want Barbie. This was Barbie. I love Barbie, guys. I love them.
I can hear the dishwasher draining. I'm gonna show you an appliance guy, a friend of mine. The main reason why these dishwashers will leak around the bottom is because there's grime on the gasket at the base of it. So once I pump this down, I'll show you how to clean that. See down here in these corners? A buddy told me that it's usually grime right down there in that corner on both sides, and that's what will cause it to leak. So you just want to wipe that shit out of there. Definitely was some grime in there. Clean this edge that pushes against the gasket. Do both sides. Alright guys, that's it. I'm done on this job, man. I've done all I can do. You guys want me to start this dishwasher or what?
Right.
I just pumped all that stuff out. Here's this. You might want to throw these in the wash. I'm gonna see if I can I go try to fix this drain, the sink?
Yeah.
You want me to check it?
No, not that one. The one behind that.
Show me where it is, man. Oh, let me get my light. Ah!
Someone's in there, but it's right here. Yeah.
Okay, when they come out, I'll go in.
Okay. I think she watched the load last night, so I'm gonna see if she did that or not, and then I'll put those in there. It kind of smells clean, so I don't know.
Hello, good morning, sunshine.
You better see who she was.
Alright, so they got a issue in here. I'm gonna see if I can fix it real quick while I'm here. Let's try this guy. I know he's probably dying. This thing's probably just slapped full of shit, would be my guess. Absolutely. Slap full. Now there's a fucking statement from Florida. Sometimes, guys, you know, you just gotta fucking get your fingers fucking dirty. This got a handyman special accordion drain on it. I'm just holding the ball in the PO so I don't get any water in the cabinet. Pretty cool faucet. It's supposed to turn. I'm not gonna fuck with it because it'll probably break. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. That's what they make soap for, you know? This is in the heat of battle, okay? That'll do it every time, guys. It's a lot easier just to hold the pop-up rod in rather than reassemble it and then disassemble it. I just hold it in, clean this off. He needs to have me come in here once every 6 months or so and go through this place, because, you know, just look at the amount of people who are here, man. There's like 10 people in this house. And the showers, the drains get clogged up. When I had my rental properties and somebody moved out, I would go through and I'd do everything, man. I'd rebuild the toilet, put new flappers. I'd take that opportunity to really fix it up, you know. I'm thinking this has one of those goofy aerators in it. Look at the difference in flow. See that black O-ring? That needs to come out. That's what, when you don't have enough water flow, that's what'll create these problems, man. Shit backing up. Let me get a pick. Alright guys, so I dug this O-ring out of this aerator. You'll see that there'll be a lot more pressure coming out of this thing. And on these older houses, man, restricting the flow on everything is a real issue, but you'll see. See the difference? That's just from that little O-ring, man. So, his water bill's gonna go up a little bit. That's it, guys. We're done here. My work is done here, guys. Little pick, man. Just want to check that pop up one more fucking time. So I'm bringing up the pop-up rod because it's awfully low in the back here, like too low. But it's maxed out. That's all, you know. It's not too. I'm gonna bring it up high so you can actually reach it. That's the problem with hiring handymen, man, to do plumber's work, you know? I don't have any issue with handymen. They're good at what they do, most of them, but man, leave the plumbing to us. That's all I'm saying. Alright, that should be better. Holy guacamole. Look at that. Look at this, guys. I looked under the sink and I felt a little bit of water, which made me look a little deeper. Watch this. There's probably no gasket in this. The water's just bubbling out of the top of this thing. Yep, no gasket. No gasket. I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is actually strictly 1 1/4 inch gasket. Which I don't have many of them anymore. Be careful. The shit they sell, man, it's fucking scary, bro. Yeah. Alright, I'm fucking afraid to touch anything. Anything I fucking look at is a problem. So I'm gonna fill this up one more time. I'm gonna fill it up one more time and dump it, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. I could be here all day fixing shit, you know? Look what I found in here. I thought that was a closet bolt. That's what purple primer looks like on a trim out, guys. Well, not if I did it. I know. I know. I use clear. I love the kid on YouTube, man. He's a great plumber, man. I love the way he just explains shit cool. He's a good guy, and he's funny as shit. He critiques his own jobs before you guys get to tear him a new asshole, which is fucking hilarious to me. Alright, full sink. No runs, no drips, no errors. Hey boy. Hey boy, you better get that purple primer off that there track there. Yeah, I would never do that. Alright, I'm out, man. I'm getting out of here while I got a chance, yo. Fucking hair dryer ended up in my bucket. It's all fucking clusterfucking here. That's why I stopped doing this shit. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts, pal. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna call this video Airbnb from Hell. Breaker 19, we're gonna wrap it up out here. It's Saturday. Alright guys, I just need to put this back together. And that's gonna be a... Alright guys, so this is a wrap at this Airbnb. There was a lot of shit going on. I solved a few issues. This guy had called me before about water bubbling up in front of the house. And I told him call the county. I don't know what the fuck it is, but anyways, I got to the bottom of that. It definitely is the washing machine. Unfortunately, with these area drains and the grid, the box, basically the pipe becomes a fucking 30-40 foot trap. You know what I mean? It's always full of stagnant, stinky ass water, and that's why it smells. It never drains fully. It's always holding water right up basically to the grate or the lowest point in the system. So we solved that issue. I got the washing machine hooked back up. The kitchen sink was the problem of the baffle in an end outlet waste, which is horrible. I actually put that garbage disposal in for them maybe a year and a half ago, and that's the way it was, and I left it. But I've changed them in the past where I said, you know, this is just fucking garbage. And I'll be honest, man, in this scenario where these guys, they were talking about fishing, And what they did is they came home and they fucking scaled them fish, whatever they caught. They scaled them right there. Usually you do that outside, you know what I mean? You clean the fish outside and you fucking throw the shit away. Well, they put it in the garbage disposal and jammed it up. But I'm sure some of those scales got through, and they may be an issue on down the line. And unfortunately, the only way to get them out of a system is to jet them, because they're hard as a fucking rock. And a cable, you can bust a stoppage, but you're not going to move those scales if they're laying flat on the bottom of the pipe. Only with a jetter. And then I went back to the back bathroom after I fixed the kitchen sink, figured out what was going on with the stinky water coming out in front of the house. I went to the back bathroom. That drain was stopped up just in the pop-up. It did have an accordion drain underneath, extension tailpiece, accordion style. Unfortunately, whoever put that in neglected to put the gasket in on the top end. So I put one of them in there. I cleaned out the pop-up, and then I removed the O-ring flow restrictor in the aerator, because water is not the enemy of a plumbing system. And unfortunately, with all these regulations, especially in these old, I mean, in new houses, it's probably not an issue, especially if it's plumbed correctly. But on these older houses where you got fucking idiots putting stuff together, it's a problem. You need as much water flowing through that cast iron system as possible. And everybody's updating their toilets to these 1.6 gallon flushes, and all that is, guys, is fucking money in the bank for drain cleaners. They use this pansy ass fucking toilet paper, Charmin, you know, to pet their poo-poo. And just keep calling, man. I'll be happy to go out there and pop a hole in that shit for 250 bucks. $250 an hour? Fuck, you kidding me? I'll do that all day long, Jackson. Alright, guys, it's Saturday. It's 10:30. I got here at 9. I'm charging this guy an hour and a half, which is 200 bucks. I'm not charging him overtime. I just don't do that. I never have. But, you know, make a couple $100 in 2 hours. I mean, in an hour and a half. Can't argue with that, man. Alright, guys, see ya. Alright, guys, so in my effort to keep it real, show you every aspect of being the owner of a plumbing business, it's Saturday. I'm already out working, but I just got a call from that woman who had the whip in her house. She said she went to do laundry and there's no water. So in all the turmoil, getting excited about the whip, there was a pair of handcuffs back there too. I just didn't, I edited that out, but anyways, she called me and told me that there's no water. She tried to do laundry and there's no water, so I forgot to turn the fucking valves back on. So it's better that I go and do that. They were really hard to turn off anyways, so she probably couldn't handle it herself. But I want to make sure that them hoses that I put on are not leaking. So before I go home, I'm going to run over there. She's only a couple miles from here, so just keeping it real, man. Keeping it real. It's what it's like if you're kicking the tires thinking you're going to go into business. You're going to be on. You're going to be on all the time until you retire, okay? 24/7, boys. 40 hours a week. You fucking walk out of that door with your paycheck on Friday and you forget about everything till Monday. Not if you own the business. Alright, have a good one. Alright, guys. So I'm all done for today. I called that Airbnb guy and explained what was going on over there. And There's always two sides to every story. Those people have been nothing but a pain in his ass. I don't know if there are more people there than they said that were gonna be there, but I can tell you, you know, fucking six teenagers and 4 adults, and these guys are big, man. Big Russian dudes. It puts a fucking beating on a house quick, man. And so, like I said, Airbnb's on all they're cracked up to be, man. It's a lot of fucking work, bro. A lot of work. It ain't easy. I mean, it's good money, but you're gonna earn it. It ain't fucking just money falling out of the sky like they make you think. So I just left that lady's house. I turned her water back onto the washing machine. She was very happy. She was actually happy to see me again. And we were joking around about the whip. And she said she had finished her, she had like a little outbuilding in the back. That's pretty big, man. I'd say it's probably 700 square feet. And she redid the whole thing. Now it's her stained glass art studio. She put in a bunch of cans in the ceiling for lighting. It's bright as can be in there. It's got some windows looking out into like a preserve. There are no houses backed up to around her. It's a nice area. But she's from New Hampshire, and she's like, she was yesterday, she was like, she's finally done. Everybody's gone, everything's done. And she goes to do laundry today, and fucking Johnny Phillips, sunshiny, fucking forgot to turn the valves on. So anyways, I hope she enjoys Sarasota. She seems like a very nice person, and she's obviously, she said she's got work to do. So her studio, that's not a hobby. She's got a business, man. She's making that shit and sending it all over the country. So it's beautiful. She's gonna teach classes. She's got a beautiful space there. And I'm happy she's a neighbor now. So, and a new customer. All right, I'm going to a restaurant right now. They're Ukrainian people. It's a little, you know, breakfast and lunch. That's all they do. They close by 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And they got a kick-ass omelet, man. And it's not as good as the omelet that I get down on the Key, Siesta Key, but it's a damn close second. So I do my veggie omelet and feta cheese and some whole wheat toast and potatoes. Because I'm Irish, you know? You gotta eat the fucking potatoes, guys. Alrighty, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something, maybe not. I don't know. Have a good one. Alright, guys. So, I just had my breakfast. It was absolutely delicious. Pretty good time, too, man. The waitress, Ukrainian lady, I've only eaten there one other time, but I obviously have left a lasting impression on her. But I had just put eye drops in my eyes, and she says, "Hey, are you crying for me?" And I said, "Yes. My heart has been broken since the last time I saw you." And she said, "I remember you. You sat at this table." I said, "Yes, I did." And she was real cool. But there was only one spot open. And there was an older Mexican guy. And my daughter gets pissed at me because I'm always describing people by their ethnicity. And I do that shit on purpose, man. Because I think it's important to, I know we're all the same, we are all the same, but if you're not paying attention, there's a lot of bullshit going on in this country about race and people of color and all this. So I describe that to break the fucking myths and the stereotypes of, you know, what goes on and what's said about these people. So it was an older Mexican guy, he's about 64. I asked him, the table was right across from him, like touching his table. I said, hey, would it be okay if I sit here? He said, oh, sure, you go right ahead. You know, they're the friendliest people in the world. So anyways, I sit there and I'm bullshitting. He's talking back and forth. He's telling me I got to get the eye drops from the dollar store. They work real good. He's got dry eyes and all this stuff. It was great, man. I had a great breakfast. The waitress was beautiful and friendly. And so in my effort to do a random act of kindness, and some of you will probably say you shouldn't tell us about this. Well, I do, you know, live with it. Anyways, so I go in and I tell the waitress, I said, hey, I want to pay for this guy's breakfast, you know. And it's happened to me, man, where I've been sitting in a restaurant. It only happened one time, to be honest. But it was time to pay, and the lady said, somebody paid for your fucking dinner, man. Some guy and somebody in the restaurant. I don't know who it was, but it might have been that guy winking at me over in the corner. It could have been, I don't know. But anyways, I call it a random act of kindness. And she said, I'll tell you what, when I went in and paid, she said, I won't tell him until he asks me for the check. And then I'll tell him you bought him breakfast. And I just think it's good, you know. My breakfast cost me $50, but to, between taking care of the waitress, giving her a nice tip, buying this guy breakfast out of the blue, it just makes, you know, it doesn't need to be such a sharp, nasty world, you know? Just try to fucking be nice. You'd be surprised how nice people are when you're nice to them. If you fucking look at them, give them a dirty look, they're gonna, you know. Kindness begets kindness. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. Nastiness begets nastiness. Have a good day. I'm going to get paid, Jackson, from the Airbnb guy. Fucking Viking. I don't know what he's gonna pay me in. What do Vikings eat? Don't they like tear apart fucking animals and shit? I hope you don't try to pay me with something like that. But have a good day. Hey, one more thing. You see this? I want to show you something. If you guys are in an area where you use vacuum assist sewers, you see that clean out right there? That they call it a candy cane. See how it's bent, coming up crooked out of the fucking ground? That's because somebody hit it with a fucking lawnmower. And what I would say to you is, if you're doing that kind of work, do yourself a favor, and the homeowner, is that's in a two-way clean out, you know. It's coming up out of a two-way clean out. Up to the surface, probably needs to be 2 feet above grade or 18 or something. I'm looking at some other ones here on this street. But do yourself a favor and use a Fernco. Put like a 1 foot piece of pipe or whatever you can get in the top of that two-way clean out, and use a Fernco. So if somebody hits it with a fucking tractor or a lawnmower, those big ass lawnmowers they use down here, the zero turn deals, at least you're not gonna break the two-way clean out. The thing might be crooked, it may not even break the seal, but if somebody ran it over, it's probably just gonna pull that Fernco out, and it would be fine. So if I were doing them, that's how I do that candy cane. I'd always put it in with a Fernco, using a Fernco really instead of a no hub. No hub's kind of a better bite, but it's something to think about. You know what I mean? To try to avoid the disasters. All I'm saying, it's never fun to dig a hole down and cut the pipe and put another fucking two-way clean out in, and then do it the same exact way again, so that the next one's gonna break. So Fernco on the riser. That's all I'm saying, boy. Fernco on the riser. Fernco on the riser. I'm going home, Jack. I got paid, man. Have a good day.